Welcome to Circuit Paul Ricard, where round 4 of the GT Open is happening this weekend. Before things get serious tomorrow, there's a bit of celebrating going on. But Yannick is all alone. Someone's missing.
What's up, man? You good? Oh, hey!
No, not Chris. He's a cool guy, but no. It's his teammate, Dexter Müller. By the way, where is he?
He's in the hotel, unfortunately, because he doesn't feel so well. I hope we can do the race tomorrow, but yeah, funny enough, I take over the party part, which is usually his thing. I have good company here with the commentators, so get well soon, mate. I hope we can race tomorrow.
So this morning I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Health-wise, I'm not at my best. I missed a great party last night by all records. It's my turn to do the qualifying, and let's see.
Yeah, I think the season has progressed really well for us so far. We have been pretty consistent. I think last time we had 4 podiums in a row, and I think we did improvements everywhere compared to last year. Somehow, even with handicapped times in pit stops, we managed to still get on podiums. So we're riding the wave and enjoying it.
But there's no time to dwell on past victories. The first race of the weekend is just around the corner. Dexter battled through qualifying and now has to grit his teeth. The big question, can he perform despite not feeling 100%?
The lights go green, and it's pedal to the metal, and it's go, 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 go. Great start for Fabian Schiller, and equally, Max Gertz getting a good start too. It's hard to judge who's come out on top. Great start for Paul Cini as well. And looking to go side by side with Carol Bash. They storm through turn 1, wheel to wheel elsewhere. You can see Tom Levin going very deep.
This is me starting, as you can tell by the yellow gloves. Going into the first corner, I was, trying to keep it tidy. And coming into the second one, there was some touching, as Yannick would call it, touchy-touchy. I got pushed off the track. I hit 2 flappies. Yeah, it was a little bit of a messy start. You can see parts flying all over the place. A bit more contact there from my side. And again, so 2 cars hit me coming into turn 3. And then turn 4, cars are all over the place. And more contact overhead. Somebody has spun. It's an absolute disaster of a start, if you ask me. But it happens. Tensions are high. I gained a few positions as a result of this stop-and-go stuff. And I was quite persistent. I took a few hits, but didn't really let it get me down. So I kind of rolled with it. But it was an interesting first lap.
Overtaking a back marker has to react. I think he initially planned to pass him on the inside, but then really quickly reacted to take the line that was available, which was the outside. And yeah, well done. Squeezed through and no contact from what I can see.
Yannick has taken over now. I think because the nature of this track is quite forgiving, you can allow certain behaviors like this, where if you go off the track, you don't really get stuck anywhere, or you can sort of rejoin. And I think very much, I'm not going to say in this case, but you can gain an advantage quite quickly by not taking the curves. And there's no gravel trap or anything to stop you. Looking at this, if you drive on any other track like that and brake this late and try to dive bomb, you'd probably be in a barrier or into a sandbank or something like that. Probably you should give the place back. But you're in a competition, it's very difficult to consider these parts as well. So no criticism there.
Again, 2 cars side by side in front, accelerating with giving side draft to each other, and me profiting from both of them basically. Get a good run. I go completely on the inside. First, my idea was to pass them both, but then I saw that the Merc braked really late on the outside, so I had to be a bit careful, because when you come on the inside, you dive on one car. There's another one coming for the outside. We saw, I think, in Budapest what can happen then. So yeah, I was a little bit on the careful side here, but it still played out to catch the Lambo.
The last 10 minutes of the driving was horrendous. My stint, basically just try to survive. I think that's the best way to explain that. But I have to say, it's a big thank you to my teammates, and especially my manager and my co-pilot, who were very, very supportive and very understanding, and there was not a lot of pressure there. That's what you need, the support and motivation to make it work. And then, yeah, the results of today were good. In the end, we made the right choice. So thank you to you guys.
No time to breathe. It's back-to-back action here in Le Castellet. Yannick put the team from Horgen, Switzerland on P2 in ProAm. The weather's perfect. The crowd is buzzing, and we're all set for a proper race afternoon.
We are racing for the second time this weekend, and it's Christian Kozlowski all over the left-hand side of the racetrack trying to find some space there. Absolutely level pegging between the top two.
Yannick has a very good run actually on the home run, which is also very tricky. You know, cars all over the place. One has already missed out, let's say the second corner, and has decided to take a little bit of a shortcut somewhere in front. That's quite a clear advantage, if I'm honest, by one of the competitors. Oh, that's a huge advantage. That was a massive advantage.
I was like, oh, this is going well.
Yeah, okay. Look, it wasn't the only one. Okay, wow, okay. So in the first, by the second corner, I mean, all the positions that you've just gained, unfortunately, you've lost 3 in the second corner because nobody wants to have contact. But yeah, for sure you want to avoid collisions. But did you have a collision with the Audi?
I had a little touchy.
It was a bit. So you're gonna avoid collisions, and yeah, it was a little bit of a touchy, but it's normal. I mean, it can happen.
I think this was a couple of laps into the stint, coming out of turn 10. I saw from, a bit further back already there was quite a bit of smoke, so must be somebody having a puncture. Turns out it was Ralph Aron, I think, in the Mercedes, that had quite a severe puncture. The question then always is like, how much do you lift and how do you time to get around him without losing time? Because obviously you have some other guys in your neck. And yeah, here it was ending up to be actually a pretty close call, but it just worked. And luckily he pulled over to the right.
One of the leading car boxed just in front of us. Coming out of the pits, I was directly behind him. I was confident that I was going to have him. So I stuck with it for a long time. I think by the end of the first lap or second lap, I managed to squeeze past him. Then I believe I took the first place.
So then we are in the last lap of the race. I think it's a back marker in the Porsche and the Pro car on the right. Actually, the Pro car and the lapped car having a misunderstanding, like who has the line. And then the Porsche had to back off so much because he got squeezed that Dexter had really no other way to go than just, slightly touch his rear bumper. And while he spun, he collected us, so pretty unlucky, I think, the situation. The good thing is we could continue and, at that point, still had hopes for the victory.
I was informed it was full course yellow, so I thought to keep with the rules. Yeah, I saw some competing cars. Yeah, we're not necessarily obeying the rules for the first full course yellow. Then before the finish line, I was overtaken by 2 competitors. That sent me from first place to P3.
What a bitter ending. After leading almost the entire Pro-Am stint, Dexter loses the lead in the final moments. But what exactly happened out there?
Okay, Dex, final lap. There is a big crash at the end of the back straight, turn 10.
Before all this last lap mess, there was also quite a severe accident by our sister car, unfortunately, quite a big one. And it was already like a situation where, in my opinion, there should have been immediately a full course yellow or even a red flag. In the end, this is the race director's call, so I'm not saying it's this or that, but definitely it took way too long for yellows to come out and the whole situation to be neutralized.
Double yellow, don't go fast in the sector. Dominic is okay, by the way, no worries, he's okay.
On the one side, you're supposed to be, always keeping safety in mind. And on the other side, you want to make things interesting for media. So there is maybe a bit of conflict of interest. For sure, it can end up in a bit of a mess. This particular mess did not favor me. I tried to keep it clean and keep it safe, but we lost a lot of positions for no particular reason.
I've been pretty open about it, that I was not very happy with the situation in the last few races. On one side, I understand that this needs a lot of manpower and capacity to monitor everything, and if you have 30 cars going all over the place and you cannot look for every boo-boo, I understand. Just at a point where it seems everybody's doing whatever they want, and more often than not you get away with it, so it becomes the norm. It's been the same in Budapest. It's here And yeah, it's already a disadvantage while it happens in the race, because obviously you have lost the position that you just gained or would have gained. So you have no clear air, you're fighting again with this guy and so on. So you lose already. And then of course, if you don't get it back in the end, you lose double. Yeah, I don't know how this can be solved. I'm also very happy always to sit together and talk proactively of how to handle this. And I don't know, just a bit of sportsmanship as well from everybody involved. But it seems people are happy to win this way, and it's not our way, definitely not. We stick to how it's meant to be, and if we lose, then we lose, but it's not our way to do it like that.
We see Yannick Mettler standing on the top step. He knows where they really should be standing.
That is, I don't normally agree with that kind of thing, but on this occasion, I think I'll let that one slide, because Dexter did absolutely nothing wrong.
I'm still proud and very happy. I'm also very sad because it's a lot of confusion for nothing. But we had a very, very good racing weekend, despite health problems. Yeah, I think we deserved it. Fingers crossed that things will work in our favor. And if not, then we'll continue fighting for it. So let's see.